Hi, everybody. I'm already starting off great. Okay, I mixed some more glue. I don't know if I even need this light. I mixed some more glue, and I have the piece of linen that I dyed, and you can see where I've cut the ends. And what I'll do is, if you rip, I made this piece a little bit bigger than the other pieces that I've used. You just rip it and go. Got some red threads. I don't know where these red threads came from. No clue. No idea. All right. Oopsie. Okay, so here's our mummy. As you can see, like I said, glue away because it's not going to hurt anything. That glue, I'm telling you what, red threads everywhere. The glue, because I mixed it with the satin, because I mixed Gloss Super Heavy Gel with Dick Blick's matte acrylic varnish, it makes it like a satin finish. So it's not gonna look horrible. You can glue the crap out of it, and the glue dries and you can't even see. So feel free to glue. And you can see there's a piece on his booty that's showing. We're just gonna have to go through and fix that. Probably just paint it. To be honest, I'll probably just throw some paint on that. I'm going to throw some glue here. I'm going to start here and try to get this part covered and go with that. Because I touched my phone, and I know now what I did last night. When I went to go move you, this time I was smart and I put it at the other end. When I went to go move you and turn you up, I went to go use my finger to tip the phone, and I hit the off button. That's what I did. That was all me. It wasn't my camera deciding. That was me. I mean, you got to be pretty special to do that. But there's his hand. And we are going to do this arm. So I'm actually going to start here and cover this and then pull it around this arm. So we're going to glue. All right, guys, I'm going to tip you down so that you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to turn you a little bit. That's better. I cannot help the light coming through the windows, you guys. Hopefully, my phone gets with the program. There. That's better. All right. So, put this where I stuck that glue. Hold it with my thumb. Pull it around. Pull it all the way around. Get it nice and in there. It's going to crease. Like I said, the arms are tricky because they always want to crease, and I'm not too concerned about it. I mean, he is a mummy, for crying out loud. I expect a little bit of, you know, creasing and whatnot. Okay. And then you just keep wrapping it around. Once I'm done with the wrapping, we can go straight to painting. We don't even have to wait for it to dry to paint. That's the beauty of that. All right, I gotta rip another piece. I keep losing track of my ends. I don't want that wide of an end. Let me see if the other end is better. Yeah, that's better. You want a narrow-ish piece to do the hands. So keep that in mind when you're going to do this. You want to keep your strips on the narrow side for around the hand areas, because it'll help you with the twisty turny parts. I have to set him down. We need some glue. And for the hands, I am going to be, because people are going to be touching the hands probably the most, I am really going to pack on the glue. Okay. And it's the same deal. Do you think I said tautly enough in the last video? Because I'm about to say it again. You got to hold this really taut and pull. Okay. Up around the hand. I need more glue. And I packed some glue up in here, up in the tips. And I'm just going to kind of pack all the strings in there and pray for the best. Gluing the end. And that's the hand. Well, there you go. All right. Now where I have big globs of glue, I'm going to move them. I'll put some here where I had some looseness. I don't know how we managed to get loose there, but we did. Okay. I need to rip another piece. Okay. So, I'm going to tuck this piece. You cannot see where I'm going to tuck this piece. I'm going to tuck this piece here. I need to put a piece here. I'm going to put this piece here. I'm going to pull it up around there. So that's where I'm gluing. There. Up around here. Just like that. sandwich down. Lovely. And we're going to come around to the back. And guess where this piece is going? Which way is it going? It's going that way. So I am going to bring it around. Jeez, you guys, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm bringing it around. Just like I'm making him a turtleneck. Oh, the strings on this one are fierce. Now, that is as far literally as I can go with this piece because I have to put his eyes in, I have to paint his face, and I have to put his paint on. So I can't really do a whole lot else with this piece unless I bring it, let's see, maybe I can bring it back down and that'll work. That'll work because I got to cover this spot. And where was that other place? Right there's a good spot. I am not afraid to add a few extra layers if it looks like it needs it. And this guy looked like he needed it. Now see, he's dry today, so I can bang his face on the desk and not worry about hurting him. Gluing the ends, pull up and over. Okay. Could rip a piece off for I mean, you can really cover a lot of these little areas where I don't know how we missed it, but you can cover a lot of those areas with paint afterwards. But it bothers me that I missed that wide of an area. I don't know how I did that. I am going to have to cut these strings because I like the strings, but I don't like them when they're getting in my way. All right, let's see if I can wrangle this one down. Where was that other part at? Oh, the butt cheek. Maybe I can wrangle it down. Yeah, this'll work. I'm cover up that cheeky spot. it down. Oh my goodness. I need to get between your legs, my dear. My hands are clean, I promise. Okay. Now see, I don't like this piece ending up on top, so I'm going to see if I can snake it underneath. So I'm going to pack some glue up underneath this piece right here. And I'm going to try to slip that right up under there, just like that. Just like that. And I'm going to squish in the extra glue. And I'm calling that layer a donezo. We got to paint the face. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me cover up my glue for now because I don't want it to go dry. And to cover this glue up, I just have a piece of saran wrap. Put it over the top, gather it at the bottom, and twist. That's it. Because the lid, for some reason, doesn't want to fit on that bowl anymore. Don't know. Okay. Now to paint this, let me turn you and tip you so you can really see. To paint this face, I'm going to use stains to start with. And actually, to paint his whole body, I'm using stains. And I'm using Tim Holtz Distress Spray Stains in Walnut, Vintage Photo, and Antique Linen. So, what I do is, because I have the non-stick coating on my desk, I can spray these right on my desk. And that way I don't oversaturate my area. And I don't worry about if I pick the wrong color to do this. Because one of these, and I don't remember which one, I'm thinking it's the walnut stain, is almost black. It's so dark. So, yeah, I'm thinking that's the one that's really dark. And I have a spritz bottle of water, just plain water. And I add several spritzes to that. And then I take a brush. Doesn't matter what brush. I'm using this brush just because. I'm going to wet it in the water first, and then I'm going to pick up some of the stain. And I'm going to take it right to his face, and I'm going to let it settle into those grooves. Just like that. Up his nose. Everywhere. All right, I want a little variety. So I'm also going to use some of the Vintage Photo in the exact same manner. I'm spritzing it right onto my desk. Water. And why not put some antique linen out here too while we're at it. Just a little dot of that. Okay. Mixed it with a lot of water. And I'm going to go in and I'm just letting it kind of puddle in his face. This is just the base coat. So don't think, oh, that looks like crap. Well, yeah, right now it does. But it will get better. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm liking that. I think it looks really good. I have extra stain, so onto the mummy it goes. And I am going to stain up. I'm going to avoid staining the crotch area directly because that just looks bad. But definitely stain like everywhere else. Get some of this stuff everywhere. And this stuff, once you get it on with the stain, once you put the stain on, you can then spritz it with water, and it will blend. The water will blend it. Okay. Oh, there was a big wrinkle there I didn't see. And do front and back. You never know where they're going to end up standing. If they're standing on a table in the center of the table, people are walking around, they're going to see the back. Make sure you stay decent in the dark, as my art teacher would say. All right, use my hand. This is just going to be a lot easier. Got it on my hand and touching the doll. Get it on my hand, touch the doll. Flip them around, get it on my hand, touch the doll. Like that. All right, let me scooch him over. And I'm going to take this dark stain and I'm going to show you on his arm what I'm talking about. Spray that like that. And then you get the plain water and you just spray it with water and it wicks and moves so beautifully. See? That's where the glue is. So, and like I said, I don't care that this is not dry. It doesn't make no difference to me. Let's take some of this color and let's give them a spray right there and right there. Maybe up here. Water. Water. Hand. I'm just patting it in and helping it spread. That is it. That's it, guys. Cheesecloth is going to go on next. I will not film that because you just watched me do all the linen. You don't need to see the cheesecloth. This has to dry completely. It's going to take a few hours because I'm not rushing it. I don't want to pull out the heat gun to do it. So this will dry completely. What I'll do is I will glue the eyes in and then bring you back to see the rest of the head wrap. So that's what we're doing. I've got stamp stuff everywhere. So clean that up, put it on the doll. All right. So that's it. And make sure you got a clean hand, shut you off. I don't want to ruin my phone. Okay, thank you so much for joining me for part 2, and I hope you come back for part 3. I think part 3 is all it's going to be. Pretty sure. Don't know. Have to wait and see. Take care. Bye-bye. Maybe. My hands are gicky. I don't want to ruin my phone. All right. Bye-bye.